Keep going, dude. All right, here's your next question, class. With $10,000 in credit card debt, hold on to it, Ammon. How much are you going to pay in interest if you make the minimum payment by the time you pay it off? You got your clicker somewhere? I'm not going in there to find it. You have to make a minimum payment. It's $183 a month. If you made the minimum payment on $10,000 in credit card debt, how much are you going to pay in interest? How much are you going to pay? Get that number in there. That's not that heavy, is it?
No, it's not bad.
Good. There's more coming. Let's go. What's your number? With $10,000 in credit card debt, making a payment on it. You're going to make the minimum payment, which is all they ask you to do is make the minimum payment. You got your answer? Here you go. 5 more seconds. Who thinks they know the answer for $1? Yes. You don't have 50 cents, you better borrow it. You can't play, you don't have the cash. You got some money out of your pocket? Who's going to spot this guy? Spencer.
I'll go with 4.
You go with 4. You got your money?
You.
Let me have it. You know, I did this with the teenagers, and they're kicking you guys as trash, by the way. We're going to have to work on this. Annie, is it what?
3.
Is it 3? Let's give her a big hand. It's 3. Team White, hop up here. Team White, load him up with all the interest. You need a new strategy. Actually, Spencer, stand right there and you hold it for him. Load Spencer up. Keep going. Pile it on there. That's $23,000 right there. There you go. Keep going. You got a lot more, big guy. Oh, he's got it. Oh, it's good. Bounce that on that forehead. Nathaniel? That's pretty good. No, hold on. Don't let it fall, okay? All right. So now, with $10,000 in credit card debt, you're going to pay $32,000 by the time you're done with that. $23,000 in interest. If you, instead of making the minimum payment, which most people do, of $183, we're going to increase the payment to $395. How much are we going to save in interest? How much are we going to save in interest? Spencer, how you doing, big guy? I've got some other magic tricks I can show while you're doing that. You okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. No, you can't take it. You got your answer in there? Oh, you're dropping money, dude. Can you reach down and get it? Keep it up there. Get those answers in. Let's go. All right, almost done. I got to show you this little trick. This is my wallet right here. How many of you got a wallet with credit cards in it? This is what my wallet does. It's a little bit different. See, I got my cash in there, stuff like that. You want to see what it does? What's your name again? Chelsea. That's what mine does. Is that cool? Would you like one of those? He's not even, he's a tough guy. You'll trade your, is there any money in it? How much? Oh, I think so. Are you doing okay there, Spencer? You're doing good? You doing good over there, big guy? All right, good. The correct answer, here we go. Who wants to go for the answer? Who knows the answer for $1? Chad, you know the answer? 4. It's 4. Do you have your 50 cents? Now I do. All right, good. Annie, you're on a roll, hon.
No, but I don't know.
It has a 9 in it.
Okay, that's good. Is it? Oh. They all have nice
You're in
to
college,
do.
right? You are in college, right?
Yeah, but he passed math last year.
Okay, what is it? You don't want to risk? You want to go for it? You got 50 cents? Yeah. That's what is it?
3.
Number 3 is correct. Let's give it up for this guy. All right. White team, go take off 39 of those bundles. Take them off and put them right here. 39 of them. That's how much money you're going to save if you simply increase your minimum payment from $183. Ammon, how you doing over there? It's only 10 grand, no problem. That's no problem, right? You can? All right, good. Actually, put it all down there. Y'all get the point, right? Let's go ahead and haul it all down here. Yellow team, come help him, would you? Help him load that. Don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it. Hey, that's a lot of cash you're hanging on to, dude. By the way, afterwards, if you want to get a picture with the money, we'll let you get a picture of it. Okay? And please don't take it. That's the one. All right, pop them up there. All right, here's your next question. Let's see who's winning. Who is number 36? Who's number 36? There you go. Who is number 1? There you go. Who's number 23? 23? 15? 16? Who's 16? Okay, and 39? 39 and 17. 39, who's 17? All right. Okay, cool. Well, you got to talk up. You want $1? There you go. All right, yellow team. Looks like yellow team's in one. Where's the yellow team? All right, you guys are in first place. Congratulations.
They're in last place.
They're last? White team's ahead? Okay, good. All right. All right, now by carrying credit cards, just by naturally carrying credit cards versus using a cash, check, or debit card, people on a survey found out that naturally they're going to spend 15 to 20% more for the convenience of using a credit card. Okay, that's a lot of money. So if you have $10,000 going through your credit card account in a year, how much is that? It's a couple $1,000s, right? All right. Now, are there expenses that you guys should go without? Expenses that you're spending money on that you probably should take that money and invest and do other things with it? So the question is, where does your money go? Now, most people have a job, or they're living off their parents, right? How many of you are living off your parents? How many plan on doing that for a while? How many's not going to raise your hand no matter what I ask? There we go, right back there. Revenue comes into your job, and most of the time, it does not go where you want it to go. So what are the things that you're spending money on that you should or could go without? Okay, Melinda? Is there anything you're spending money on that you probably should or could go without? And then we're going to take that money and invest it? Shoes?
I spend way too much on hair care products.
Hair care products, huh? How much do you spend on hair care products a month?
A month?
Yeah.
Like maybe $30.
$30. Okay, who else has got a bad habit? Yep, Spencer, what do you spend it on? A smartphone that you don't need. So how much money do you spend a month on that?
Like $75.
$75, all right? What else do you guys spend money on? Mark? Golf. How much do you spend on? You're not a Hornberger, are you?
That's a need.
How much do you spend on it?
That was a bad example.
All right. Think of your parents. Think of your parents and your family. What do you guys spend money on that you probably shouldn't, that you could do without? What is it? Eating out. You guys eat out a lot as a family? Okay. Now, if we were to take a look at that, let's look at what that money could have grown into. So right here, we're going to have the number of years, and you guys are all pretty young, so we're going to go all over here to the 40 years. And just for fun, if we take this number right here of $100 a month, how much could that have grown into? How much is that? If you would have taken $100 a month right there, and instead of spending it, you went the other direction and invested it, you'd have $500,000. If you do $250 a month, that's $1.4 million. Does that make sense? By finding out what you're spending money on, instead of spending it, let's do something else with it. Okay? So, we're going to reduce our expenses by 20% and invest the rest. The whole goal is to be able to take money that's coming in on this side of your world, find a way to get 20% of it over on the other side, and we're going to make that money grow. Okay? So how do you save money on a car, April? How do you save money on a car?
Oh, drive a lot less than I do.
Yeah?
That's for sure.
Okay, Lindsay, how do you save money on a car?
Get a good deal.
Good, a good deal. All right, what else? Okay, what's your name? Julie, how do you save money on a car?
Get one that has good gas mileage.
Good gas mileage, that's helpful. Ammon? Buy used. One of the biggest challenges you have in a brand new car is when you drive that car off the showroom lot, what happens to the value of that car? Goes down, doesn't it? Right then and there. So that's one of the first things you've got to do. So a $20,000, by the time they add all the new stuff on a brand new car, sales tax, dealer prep, extended warranties, credit life, and stuff like that, you can add an additional $4,500 just in finance costs alone. So a $20,000 car becomes a $30,000 decision. And you nailed it right on the head. Some of the best things you can do is, one, buy a used car, and two, when you do get a good car, drive it. You know, take care of it. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about real estate. Now, all of you guys are going to buy real estate sometime in your life. You have to have a place to live, right? You need a place to live. So we're going to go into real estate for just a second. And here's an example. Now, in this example, we're going to talk about a $200,000 house. Now, Keith, about how much is your house?
About 275,000.
275,000. When you got married, how much was that same house?
95,000.
About 95,000. So it's basically tripled in price, hasn't it? Okay. So in this example, we're going to use a $200,000 property. Now, in this case, all of these are, these are much bigger numbers. This is $5,000 that it represents. Okay. So if you're going to buy a house for $200,000, Caitlin, how much do you think you're going to spend in interest over the lifetime of that loan? How much do you think you're going to spend? Any idea?
No.
Any idea? Does anybody have an idea of how much you're going to spend?